Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss the topic conversion of unit of time. Conversion of unit of time. And we're going to be making use of the following instructional material such as marker, whiteboard, YouTube, and some videos. We are going to make use of the following vocabulary: conversion, unit, minute, seconds, leap year, etc, etc. Those are the words we'll be using often in today's lesson. And we are going to adopt explanatory and discussion method. As we all know that every one of us are familiar with time, so at the end of this lesson, you should be able to recall the meaning of time, to memorize the unit of time, also to convert the unit of time from one unit to another. So now let's get to work. What are the units of time? Units of time. Basically, we have 7 units of time, and these include second, minute, hour, day, weeks, months, and year. These are the units of time: second, minute, hour, day, week, month, and year. But in most cases, we usually encounter these 3 major units: seconds, minutes, and hour, when solving any problems that involve time. Now, let's memorize this conversion. Memorize. We recall that 100 milliseconds, I'm going to abbreviate. 100 milliseconds equals to what? 1 second. And 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. 24 hours equals to 1 day. 7 days equals to 1 week. 4 weeks equals to 1 month. 52 weeks equals to 1 year. 12 months equals to 1 year. 365 days equals to 1 year. 366 days equals to 1 leap year. 1 leap year. And this occurs every 4 years. 10 years equals to 1 decade. And 100 years equals to 1 century. 1000 years equals to 1 millennium. Now, if we can memorize this, then we don't have any problem when converting units of time from one unit to another. Before we convert, let's also take note of this time unit conversion rule. Time unit conversion rule. And what does the rule say? Rule 1 says that when converting from bigger units, from large unit to small unit, always multiply. Always multiply. That's what the time unit conversion rule says. When converting and you have large units to small units, you multiply. For instance, let's say we have minutes to seconds. Minutes to seconds, you multiply. Multiply by what? Multiply by 60. Since 60 seconds makes 1 minute, so we multiply by what? By 60. Also, if you want to convert from hour to minutes, you want to convert from hour to minutes, you multiply. Multiply by what? Multiply by 60, because 60 minutes makes 1 hour. Also, if you want to convert from day to hour, from day to hour, this is a big unit and this is a small unit. Convert from day to hour, you multiply. Multiply by what? You multiply by 24, because 24 hours makes 1 day. That's what the first rule says. The second rule of time conversion says that when converting from small units, to large units, always divide. In other words, you reduce the number. That is, when converting from seconds to minutes, now the reverse is going to be the case. This multiplication will change towards division. So you divide. Divide by what? Divide by 60. And when converting from minutes to hour, you divide. Divide by what? You divide by 60. When converting from hour to day, you divide. Divide by what? You divide by 24. And so on and so forth. You do the same thing for the remaining units of time. Now, let's take this conversion trick. I'm going to make use of this. Let's make use of this space so that we can have enough space for the conversion trick. I'm starting with year, because that's the biggest unit of time. So if we have a year, I have, after year is month, we have week, we have, let me make it blue so you can see it clearly. Year, month, week, days, hour, minutes, and second. Minutes and second. Now, when we are converting from year to month, month to week, week to day, day to hour, hour to minutes, minute to second, what do we need to do? From the rule given to us, the rule 1 says when converting from large units to small units, we multiply. So firstly, we multiply year to month. How many months gives us a year? That is 12. So we multiply by 12. Month to week. How many weeks gives us a month? 4.3, but I'm going to write 4 times 4. How many days makes a week? 7. So I multiply by 7. How many hours make a day? 24. I multiply by 24. How many minutes make an hour? That's 60 minutes. I multiply by 60. How many seconds makes minutes? That's 60 seconds. I multiply by 60. So the reverse now is the case when we are converting from seconds to minutes, minutes to hour, hour to day, day to weeks, weeks to month, and month to year. What do we need to do? We adopt the second rule that says when converting from smaller units to large units, we divide. Divide by what? Divide by same unit value. Divide by 60, by 60, by 24. Day to week, divide by 7. Week to month, divide by 4. month to year divided by 12, and so on. All right. So let's start our conversion with converting minutes to seconds. Converting minutes to seconds. Example 1. Let's convert 17 minutes to seconds. 17 minutes to seconds. Don't forget, I said the rule of conversion of time says when converting from big unit to small unit, we need to what? Multiply. So we recall that 60 seconds equals to what? 1 minute. So we have 17 minutes times 60. So what will that give us? 17 times 60. 0, 0. 6 times 7 will give us 42. I write my 2, I keep my 4. 6 times 1, that will give us 6 plus 4. That will give me 10. So I have my 10. I add up all the number 0, 2, 0, 1. So that will give me 1020. So therefore, 17 minutes equals to 1020 seconds. That's for conversion of minutes to seconds. This is our answer for this. Let's take other example. Example 2. Let's convert 49 minutes to seconds. Convert 49 minutes to what? To seconds. So we go recall. Always take note of your words, of your record, so that you won't have any problem when converting. So we recall that 60 seconds equals to what? 1 minute. So we have 49 minutes times 60, because we are converting to what? To seconds. So we have 49 minutes times 60. 49 times 60. 0 times 4, 0. 6 times 9, that will give us 54. I write my 4, I keep my 5. 6 times 4, that will give me 24. Plus this, that will give me 29. I add it up, 0, 4, 9, 2. Therefore, 49 minutes equals to 2,940 seconds. 2,940. Do we get this logic now? So this is how to convert from minutes to seconds and from seconds to minutes now. Let's go. We're converting from seconds to minutes. Now let's convert from what? From seconds to minutes. B. Converting seconds to minutes. Converting seconds to minutes. Example 1. Using our long division method for this, we say 1560 divided by what? By 60. How many times can 60 goes in 156? That's 60 times 2. 0, 12. That's 120. Remainder 36. So that means 60 can go in 156 2 times. 60 times 2, that's going to give us 120. We bring down this 0, 6, 3, 0. How many times can 60 goes in 360? How many times can 3 goes in 360? So let's try 60 times 6. 0. 6 times 6, that's 36. So that means 6 times 60 is going to give us 360. 60, so we subtract 0, 0, 0. Therefore 1560 seconds equals to 26 minutes. Equals to 26 minutes. So with this, you can convert from seconds to minutes. So you can take other questions. Let's convert hour to minutes. Number 2. Converting hour to minutes. Converting hour to minutes. Let's take our first example. Example 1. Convert 15 hours to minutes. Convert 15 hours to minutes. Recall that 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. And the first rule says that when you are converting from large units to smaller units, you what? You multiply. So we go 15 hours times 60. So we go 15 times 60. This will give us 0, 0. 6 times 5, that's 30, 0, 3. 6 times 1, that's 6, plus 3, that's 9. Therefore 15 hours equals to 900 minutes. 900 minutes. Let's take another example. Example 2. Example 2. Convert 12 hours to minutes. Convert 12 hours to minutes. Recall 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. So we have 12 hours times 60. 12 times 60. We have a 0, 0, that's 12. 6 plus 1, that's 7. So my final answer is 720. Therefore, 12 hours equals to 720 minutes. Minutes from hour to minutes. Now, let's proceed to the next conversion. We want to convert from minutes to hour. Convert from minutes to hour. This is C. This is going to be D. Converting from minutes to hour. Converting from minutes to hour. Our first example, example 1. Convert 330 minutes to hour. 330 minutes to hour. Recall 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. Therefore, 330 minutes divided by 60. Now let's take our long division method. 60. How many times can 60 goes in 330? How many times can it goes? Let's try 60 times 5. 0, 30. So you can go 5 times. 5 times 60, that's 300. Subtract 0, 3, 0. Therefore, 330 minutes equals to 5 hours 30 minutes. So this is how to convert from minutes to hour. Converting from minutes to what? To hour.